Yo, what is up, guys? Just got a notification about 15-20 minutes ago. It is official. Dwayne Haskins has been released by the Washington football team. This, to be honest, doesn't come as a surprise. It wasn't a matter of if, it was a matter of when. And, here's the thing. I actually thought that Dwayne Haskins would have, after yesterday's performance, he would have been demoted to third string either way. If Alex Smith wasn't able to go, he would have at least been third string. That is no longer the case. He is released and available for waiver wires at 4 p.m. today. Again, like I said, not a surprise. Let's break it down. What happened throughout the season? It's already, I've already documented it a lot, but just because he's released, let's go through it again. Obviously, the year 2020 has not been kind to anyone. With COVID-19 pandemic, and Ron Rivera steps in as Washington's new coach. And he outly said, I'll work with Dwayne Haskins. He wasn't Dwayne Haskins' guy. He wasn't drafted by Dwayne Haskins, but he was he said, Dwayne Haskins is my guy. It looked like in training camp that Dwayne Haskins would be the guy. Showed apparently in training camp that he was, doing better than Alex Smith and Kyle Allen, and he's named the starter. Next thing you know, within the first 4 weeks of the season, he goes 1-3, has more turnovers than touchdowns, brags about having a 300-yard game but lost, was bragging about that. His immaturity showed. When he gets benched, he does a, Jalen Ramsey move, saying that he's sick with his stomach. Again, like I said, that's all, who knows if he was sick or not. He doesn't show up. Demoted to third string and all that. And then, Kyle Allen gets hurt. Alex Smith steps in. He gets the backup position. Was shown to have maturity. But then, Alex Smith gets hurt. He steps in and plays awful in the game that he stepped in for, in the 49ers game. Played not so good in the Seattle game. Then last week, it's documented, he goes to a party or a strip club, has, a bunch of strippers there, and he's unmasked. So, the rumors started circulating. Like I said, I'm kind of surprised that it didn't happen last week. I was kind of bracing myself for it, but because Washington was in the midst of a division race, and Ron Rivera and the Washington staff thought that Dwayne Haskins gave him the best chance to win. Boy, were they ever wrong, because Dwayne Haskins still didn't prove it yesterday. And Taylor Heinicke showed that he was able to, if he was given either the starting gig or coming off the bench in the second half, honestly could have led Washington to a win and could have locked up the division last night. But it all comes to a head. He gets released today. Like I said, not a matter of if, it's a matter of when. This now falls in the longest lines of starting quarterbacks drafted by Washington. Check this out. I just learned this stat when I was watching NFL Now on NFL Network. Washington has drafted 12 first-round quarterbacks. Only one of those 12 first-round quarterbacks have a winning record, and that's Sammy Baugh. And that was since 1952. So what does this mean for Washington moving forward? We're going to have to wait and see. A few weeks ago, it was said that maybe Alex Smith would take the reins for the 2021 season. But like I said, right now Washington is in an interesting position where if they lose, they would be yet again in the top, I wouldn't say top 10, but maybe top 15 position yet again in drafting order. If they lose and the Dallas, and Dallas and the New York Giants win, either those two teams would be in the playoffs, and Washington would be again drafting top 15. Curious to see what Ron Rivera would do if he would trade up to see if he can get a first-round quarterback like Zach Wilson, Trey Lance. There's no way Washington's getting Trevor Lawrence, so that's out the window. But Trey Lance, Justin Fields, and Zach Wilson. But we'll have to wait and see what happens. Again, not surprised at all. Just surprised that it happened week 17. I actually thought that he would be the third string. So now there's just there is optimism that Alex Smith would play in week 17, but we'll have to wait and see. Taylor Heineke has been also given the confidence by Ron Rivera that he could take the reins if Alex Smith can't go, but it's just weird the way that this was done. So what does this mean by other teams? As I stated before, he is now, he can be claimed off waivers. We'll have to wait and see what team, or if any team really, would take a chance on the guy. Look, the talent is there. The talent is there. The maturity level is something else, though. The maturity level is something else. He has shown to be immature, like I said. Was partying after a loss, was bragging about having a 300-yard game after a loss. The documented illness that he allegedly had, or may or may not have had. The immaturity level is not there. I don't know. Ron Rivera has a military background and showed and is the number. And those military guys are disciplined. Trust me. I've met a few in my I've met a few military guys, and they're very, very disciplined in their thought process. So, if Ron Rivera can't get to him, I don't know who would, So I'm curious to see what team, if any, would take a chance on Dwayne Haskins. So, he's available at 4 p.m. We'll have to wait and see. This week is going to be interesting. Like I said, documented. Washington is in the thick of things with the NFC East. Really, drama is in Washington, guys. Everyone thought that with Ron Rivera at the helm, it would be a drama-free season. Nope, it isn't. Drama still follows Washington. Washington now is in the market for a new quarterback. Because Alex Smith, is the temporary solution in my opinion. Let me know, you guys, if you guys agree with that statement. I think he is, but we'll have to wait and see. So, all right, guys, just wanted to break that down. I'll probably, like I said, talk more about this on Wednesday. Gonna break down a lot. I'm gonna do a lot of research. So, like this video, subscribe to my channel if you're new. Share this video. Turn on post notifications, and I will see you guys next time. Peace.